All right, fellas, what is going on? And welcome back to another Dragon Ball Sparking Zero video. It's your boy Tech, and yes, it is that time of the month once again. Vjump is here, my boys, and while we didn't necessarily get too much outright revealed in these few pages, I feel like this is just how things are gonna be up until release. I think, and feel free to correct me down below in the comments if I'm wrong about this, but I think this happened with the Fusions trailer as well, but Vjump, I would assume, only has about half of the information and reveals for this month's characters. If I remember this correctly, we only saw the Universe 6 Saiyans and Goten and Trunks in Vjump before the trailer itself showed us Kefla, Gotenks, Gogeta, Vegito, and Fuse Zamasu, right? I could be mistaken, but I'm fairly certain that's how that went. Now with this month's Vjump scans, it looks like something similar could possibly happen, so in this video let's take a deep dive into the new scans and speculate on what could possibly be the theme and characters for this month's trailer. Consider leaving a like on this video if you've been enjoying all of the Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Sparking Zero content recently, and don't forget to subscribe as well because we are so close to 1 million subs. But without further ado, fellas, let's hop right in. So before we hop into everything we gotta talk about today, I want to give a huge shout out to Yomu Manga over on X for posting the scans. I'll be sure to link them down below in the description for you guys. But initially from the first page, it doesn't look like there are just reveals upon reveals this month, right? Well, like we talked about in the intro, past trailers revealed much more than what was shown in Vjump. For the past few videos now, we've been talking about this possibility of a Cell Saga themed trailer since Teen Gohan, let alone Super Saiyan 2 Teen Gohan, Android 16 and Perfect/Super Perfect Cell hadn't been shown yet, and now it's looking like we may have just gotten yet another prediction right. Shout out to us, fellas. We doing all this just with our own thoughts, no translations yet. In this month's Vjump, we get to see a few more of the androids being revealed, including Android 16 and 19, who were absent before this. So with them as well as Goku Black being displayed in the scans, without too much translation even needed, you would automatically be inclined to think that a Future Saga trailer is coming, right? Well, whether this is the full extent of the theme is yet to be seen, because it looks like the android conflict in DBZ will somehow roll into Dragon Ball Super's Future Saga. So let's just say we go with the idea that only about half of this month's reveal/theme is being displayed in Vjump. I would think that maybe this could also be possibly alluding to an artificial life form theme as well. In the next scan with Future Trunks, as well as with confirmation from pages like Chronicles and Air Dokkan, really soon we should also be seeing that iconic clash between Super Perfect Cell's Solar Kamehameha and Super Saiyan 2 Teen Gohan's father-son Kamehameha. With Future Gohan and Trunks, most of the main series androids outside of movie characters, OG Dragon Ball and GT being revealed already, I think that the odds of this being just a flat-out future-themed trailer may be a little bit lower than some other people might feel, but I do think that the artificial life form idea could be a little bit more all-inclusive, I guess, if they're really trying to pump out the rest of these reveals in less than 3 months now. If we do hopefully follow that future/artificial life form theme route, this would open up the door for us to finally get reveals for the rest of the forms of Majin Buu as well, and you guys know how I've been screaming about those lately. But we also can't forget about Cell's other forms too, which I would think have to be shown in this next trailer, whether it's specifically future themed or more so aimed at all of the artificial life forms yet to be revealed. Let me know what you guys think. Now, of course, Rose Goku Black being one of the biggest draws on the scans doesn't necessarily lean into the whole artificial life forms theme, but from what we've seen recently, these trailers do usually get split into 2 parts, so I could see all of the above still happening with the androids, the early forms of Cell, and maybe even Majin Buu, which is still just my own speculation and wish, and then the trailer ending in that beam struggle at the end of the Cell games. Besides that one match, that little bit of gameplay that we saw against UI signed Goku, we haven't really gotten to see the extent of Rose's moveset, so them adding all of these screenshots with him with the scythe look absolutely ill, and I can't wait to see if we'll be able to use it in combos, or maybe it's just one of his triangle commands or something. I remember in the UI signed Goku match, it looked like the scythe released a ki blast when held, but there was another point where Goku Black also looked like he had a completely different chargeable ki blast, so I'm not too sure exactly how the scythe is being worked into his primary kit yet, outside of super attacks of course. That's gonna be fun to see though, I'm not gonna lie. We also cannot just breeze past the additions of Android 16 and 19 as well. Android 19, as we can see in the bottom panel here, is doing his classic I-beam attack, which I would assume is fairly identical to Dr. Gero, although can I really even say that when we have like 5 different Big Bang attack animations? 19 might just do something sexy like wink and shoot beams at us for all we know. I mean, who knows what they're really cooking over there for us? But I can't wait to see how they go about Android 16 self-destruct in this game. I know it's going to be cinematic as hell. I can't exactly remember which super attack blast it is right offhand. I'm sure down below in the comments one of you guys will know. But one of these attacks gives you like this close-up of the fear on the opponent's face before the blast hits. And I bring that up to say that I hope they do something just like that for 16 self-destruct in this game. I would go nuts if they even incorporated like an Android 16 voice line into Gohan's Super Saiyan 2 transformation. That would go crazy. There's a lot of super ill things that they could reveal with this trailer coming up, and I honestly cannot wait to see. Now, this is just my own speculation, of course, but I would expect the trailer within the next maybe week to 9 days-ish, since I think the trailer last month dropped on like the 27th or something like that. I'm talking about we got right up on the last couple of days of the month before they just dumped that on us, so we could possibly still be a few days away from the premiere even being posted on YouTube. But I mean, it goes without saying that we will definitely be on the lookout for all of that. I might honestly have to make like a bingo checklist of all the things we've been predicting and speculating and see just how many we end up getting right, not only when the trailer drops, but honestly for every upcoming reveal and update until the game drops, because we've been making a lot of predictions recently, and I'm not gonna lie, we kind of been hitting. But down below in the comments, I want to know what your best prediction is for the reveals this month that we obviously haven't seen in Vjump. Once again, shout out to Yomu Manga, Air Dokkan, and Chronicles once again for the scans and any other information that may have been provided here today that we didn't already know. Be sure to go follow and support those guys as well to keep up with Dragon Ball Sparking Zero just like I do. And don't forget to sub here because we're going to break down any and all information as simply as possible for you guys. But I think that is going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you all so much for watching until the end. And once again, hopefully I maybe gave you some things to possibly look forward to without getting your hopes up too much. That is always the goal, because while I do try to use logic for these videos, I could always be wrong. I'm not an inside guy. Hey, again, I don't know jack, but if we come out of this in the next week with everything that we not only speculated weeks ago coming true, but in today's video as well, and then all of the stuff we also talked about in the demo and events vid, oh, I'm gonna be feeling myself. So of course I'm gonna let you guys know as soon as I see it, but be on the lookout for that scheduled YouTube premiere to pop up on one of these Bandai pages any day now, and follow me on Twitter for even faster updates. Link will be down below in the comments and description box. But anyways, have a great day, and I'm gonna see you fellas tomorrow. Bye, guys.